Okay. So yesterday we also talked about expansion. You can multiply that as 2x plus 3 to the third power. And that's equal to 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3, right? And this seems like it takes a long time, but this actually is still the fastest way, and this is a 4. And 4, then you're gonna have to do a little bit better way. So this one's gonna be 4x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 9. And times 2x plus 3. And I will combine the like term. So far, anybody have any questions?
That's plus 5.
That's plus 9. So far, any questions? Now I'm going to distribute again. So this is going to distribute twice. So that is going to be ax cubed plus 12x squared. And then for this part, I'm going to be plus 24x plus 36, 24x squared and 36x. Is that okay? And for this part here, it's going to be plus 18x and then plus 27. And you see this is ax cubed minus 36x squared plus 54x plus 27. And this is the final answer. So it's kind of tedious to do this. Not gonna lie. I don't like it. But then you can use Pascal triangle. Pascal triangle is constructed like this, 1 and 1. It's actually, there's a 0 here, there's a 0 here, but it doesn't matter. So this 2 added up to be 1, this 2 add up to be 1. And here there's a 0 here, and this add up to be 1, this add up to be 1. So this actually 1, 1, 2. Is that okay? And then 1, 3, 3, 1. And then 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. So this add up to be like this. Now, since this is third, I'm going to use the third rule. I'm going to use the 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'm going to write down 1, 3, 3, 1 like this. Is that okay? Now this time I'm gonna expand something else. I'm gonna expand that says 5x minus 2 to the third. I'm gonna expand this one. And then a is equal to 5x, b is equal to -2. Now, this -2 kind of gonna change the sign to alternating. It's gonna alternating the sign. So I'm gonna start writing by the a. So this is 5x to the third power. And this is a 5x to the second power. This is a 5x to the first power. And this is a 5x to the 0 power. So I went descending order. It just slide it down. Is that okay? Going too fast? Or no?
Maybe a little slow.
Slower? Your brain can move faster.
My hand is.
Your hand doesn't.
I'll move fast.
Likely. Okay, am I going to? So I went from 3 to 1. I lined up the A. It's going to go descending order. The B is going to go from B, this part is B, this part is A. So the B is going to go from, the B is -2, right? So -2 is going to start from 0. -2 is going to be first, -2 to the third, a second, and -2 to the third. And then you're going to add everything together. Now we're going to evaluate. How do we evaluate? Pay attention, order operation. This is 5 to the third power, x to the third power is a 125 x to the third power. Is that okay? So it's 125 x to the third. Now you're going to say, what happened to -2 to the 0 power? What's anything to the 0 power?
1.
1. That's it. 125x cubed. Now I'm going to pay out. The only thing that you have to pay order operation. This is a 5x to the square. So it's 25x squared. Is that okay? So 25 times here is 75. 75 times -2 is what? Is that okay? But it's a negative though. Now 5x times -2 squared. -2 squared is what? What's the -2 squared? 4. And 4 times 5x? 20x. 20x times 3 is what?
Yeah.
60x. Good. And what's anything to the 0 power? 1. So -2 to the third power is what? What? -8, right? And that's it. You just expand this. Now this will be on your AP pre-calc, so make sure you know this. This question, you make sure that you know it. Now it turns out there was a lot of theorem inside the Pascal triangle. There was so much that I cannot tell you. So I'm going to show you a video of a TED. So but you guys gotta pay attention though. But it's really hard. Pascal triangle. It's always this slow.
I guess.
Okay, you know what? The video I'll just wait to load, but I'll give you the next question for you to try. So that's to say 4x minus 3 to the 4th power. Now, which rule you're gonna use? You gotta understand which rule you use. You cannot use the last one. You gotta use a different one. But again, it's really easy to make mistakes, so try not to make mistakes. What is A and what is B here? Should be able to address that.
4x is -3.
Negative what?
3.
You have to know your numbers really well. Now keep your work neat. If you keep your work neat, you're gonna get a right answer. How many people are lost? No? We could have a 110.
Yeah.
110 or 2020.
No, 110.
All right, I'm gonna start going at it. So A is equal to 4x, B is equal to -3. So I'm gonna write down the coefficient 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. And I'm gonna start with the 4x to the fourth power, 4x to the third power, 4x to the second power, 4x. And the 0 power I'm not gonna write anymore because 0 power is 1. Is that okay? So I'm gonna start with -3 to the 0, which is 1. -3 to the first, -3 to the second, -3 to the third, and -3 to the fourth. Is that okay? Now this one just gonna be 256x to the fourth because 4 to the 4th power is 256. And this one is gonna be 256x to the cube times by -3. So I don't know what is that number. So 750, 768. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, for the next one, it's going to be adding because -3 squared becomes back to positive. So it's 9. 9 times 16 times 6. I don't know. That's a pretty big number. What? 864. Everybody agree? Okay, that's going to be x squared. And then this one is going to be 27 times 16. I don't know what's 27 times 16. What's 27 times 16? 432? Okay, so this one's minus. 432x and a plus 81. Your test is a Friday. Okay, your test is Friday, but it's gonna including everything.
I just want to put down formulas so I can.
The problem is you need to start doing the homework.
I know, I understand. But I swear to God, if I wasn't home, I really wasn't home.
That's not as good.
For Math Honor Society, it's once a month on Thursdays.
Or yeah, they have meetings, and I don't know next meeting is.
Because it's hard for me to plan because I do Congress with debate. So like every like 2 Thursdays of the month, I have to prepare for a competition. So I was just gonna ask because I'm not sure what my schedule is gonna be like yet, but I want to come because I want to focus on SAT now while I still have time.
No, you got in this class. Long as you're doing the work, SAT way.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Why is it? Because see how there's this exponent of 4. Is that why we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? Because the other one we had it only 4.
Yeah, because you use the fourth. You're gonna use this one. This is 4. You're gonna use that one.
The what?
No test tomorrow. I'll put a test review today so we can go over it. So that way you have all the test questions tomorrow.
So it's based off of the exponent. How many times? Yeah.
What's your group leader?
Payroll.
You know I'm a group leader, right?
She's a group.
Shocking.
You switched out, bro.
You have
Wow. We were matching in the street.
Not one match with them. Exactly. Yeah.
I was wondering if I'm on the right track.
I want to say still on.
I was like,
Oh, okay.
why?
Oh yeah.
I was wondering if I'm on the right track for this one.
We're gonna be walking by Bush.
Bro, no one's here. Of course they will.
How do I do?
That one doesn't. That one doesn't solve. Why is it 6 anyway?
Because it.
It's gonna get negative. It's gonna get positive 3, but it's not gonna be.
Let's apologize.
It's actually 3.
Even though because
You can divide it by 2. You can divide by 2 on both sides. The 2 is gone. The 2 can be completely gone because you can divide by 2 on both sides.
so I bring the GCF over to the 2 second. Oh my gosh, I did my math. Thank you for sharing.